You all right?
I just feel really lightheaded.
Happens easily with this no food thing for a while, you know.
Hopefully we can find some food and get a little bit more energy.
It's going to be very important to ward off all the dangerous predators.
I need to get a bow built. First thing you want to look for when you're shopping for bow wood in the wilderness, you want pretty dense timber to start with. That may work. That very well may work. My normal rule of thumb with making a longbow is I make the bow as tall as the shooter is. Because if you have a little short bow, well, the limbs have got to bend back so much further and it's more likely to bust. And around here, not really knowing any of the trees, I have to just kind of tinker. I mean, this thing maybe break the first time I draw it. I don't know. You know. I remember my first bow that I built. I was around 4 years old. It just had some old white twine and a stick, and throwing these sticks around the yard with this. Ever since then, I've been fascinated with it. From that point on, I built them. I built them in survival situations. I built them in bug out situations. I've gotten better and better at it.
Just want to lay down. Everything hurts. The ground is horrible. Oh my gosh. What's that?
Oh, it's gonna be a bow. I hope. But the wood, I messed with it a little bit and it seemed flexible. Not gonna be pretty, it's just gonna be functional. I can build a longbow that'll outshoot any store-bought longbow, but it's hard to do that here. And what makes this more difficult is not knowing a lot about the woods here, you know. But I'm learning as I go.
What are you using for the arrow?
That square stuff I do for a hand drill, it works great. It seems dense enough and light enough. I'm gonna see what happens. One trick to measure an arrow, if you don't know your draw length or anything like that, and I've preached this before and it does work, because it just works for thousands of years, but you take the end of the arrow, put it on your throat. My middle fingers where they end right there. That's how long your arrow should be. Pretty good guess, wasn't it? Making a bow like I'm making right now, I've hunted and I've come back with deer and rabbits and squirrels and stuff. The biggest thing is having a good arrow, because if you don't take your time and flesh it right, you'll have it straying. And it straying 6 inches don't seem like much until you're shooting at a rabbit, you know. The way that you straighten the arrow shaft is kind of the same way it's been done since the arrow was made. I heat it up right here. I hold it in place once it's hot, and once I let go, it stays. It's pretty neat. There it is. This arrow right here, this tip is tipped with a piece of bone. You know, the penetration is not very deep. It's for like small game. What the feathers do, they guide the arrow in a straight path as they do a bird. There you have it.
I would kill for some ice right now.
Baobab, tree of life. I'm gonna build a bowstring out of this bark. Twist clockwise, wrap counterclockwise. It's simple, but it's what holds the whole thing together, and it works great. And the moment of truth. Got us a bow. Oh yeah. It's a good 45 pounder, if not more. I'll go get food. Just stay here and rest.
Thanks.
Some tracks. It's very important that we find food. Warthog. Right now with this bow, it's gonna be the small stuff I'm gonna have to go after. You don't pull enough poundage and the arrows, aren't tipped good enough for anything big, so it'll be, small game, maybe a bird. There he goes. It's a fig tree. Missed the sucker by this much, man. I hit a little branch and just enough to veer my arrow off. I'm just gonna try to get some figs while I'm here. I don't know what else to do. Bring some back from my partner, of course. That's what I'm talking about.
The heat is unbearable. It's over 100 degrees out, and
There's nowhere to hide from it.
Oh,
So hard to move. I didn't expect to be this depleted this fast.
Well, tonight, hungry we will not be. This bag's heavy with figs.
Oh, nice.
Here you go.
Oh, I don't need them all. I'm so hungry. It tastes really dry.
Mm-hmm.
like eating dirt. They're drying my mouth out.
My partner, man, she's struggling, mentally and physically. She's having a really rough time. So I hope it gets better for her.
That's an elephant.
I'm so tired. These animals are so scary. I'm dreading going to sleep.
A lack of sleep out here is not good. It's way more dangerous.
I can't sleep.
That's a cat.
This isn't staged. These aren't like audio noises.
It's real.
I saw a leopard right there last night. And I'm trying to keep the fire going, which means I just have to sit here and wait till daylight. People can't live without sleep. I don't think anyone could convince me at this point that I'm safe. So I don't know that this is worth it. I don't want to die for this.
Can't get enough of Discovery? Subscribe now to avoid missing out on the latest content.